So the topic for this video is what is SAP HANA. I'm gonna give you an overview on SAP HANA. This is Hassan Mir from 02protraining.com. So in short, SAP HANA is an in-memory database solution from SAP AG company. You can take my in-memory database video to find out more on this topic. So in short, in-memory database is very fast as compared to the traditional database, about 10 times faster, because it keeps all the data in the memory. So when we talk about SAP HANA, we are talking about the components of SAP HANA that you can see on the screen. So the SAP AG offers these pieces of software under the umbrella of SAP HANA. So the main component is the database itself. It's an in-memory database. It's called SAP HANA DB. Then we have SAP HANA Studio component, which refers to the modeling tools offered by SAP to model the data for SAP HANA DB. SAP also offers SAP HANA Appliance. So the term computer appliance is used for the marriage of the hardware and the software, especially tuned for that hardware. So there are certified vendors that offer hardware on which SAP HANA software could be installed. So the appliance would be that special hardware from those certified vendors, and SAP HANA software installed and tuned on top of that hardware. So that would be an appliance. So the SAP HANA software is also available on a cloud infrastructure known as SAP HANA Application Cloud. For more details on the cloud infrastructure, you can take my other videos. For now, understand that SAP HANA is also available as a service on the cloud infrastructure that client can use on need basis. So we understand that in-memory database like SAP HANA is very fast as compared to the traditional databases. So where does all this performance come from? So SAP HANA leverages these available pieces of technologies to achieve the performance. Low-cost main memory that we called RAM, random access memory. So it leverages RAM, and also it leverages multi-core processors. And finally, solid-state drives. Solid-state drives have become very popular these days. They don't have a spinning mechanism as such in them, so data is accessible almost immediately. They are obviously more expensive than the traditional drives. Now keep in mind that SAP HANA database, which is an in-memory database, could be used for any kind of application, be it OLTP application known as online transaction processing system, or OLAP application known as online analytical processing system. Okay, if you want to find out more on OLTP and OLAP systems, you can take my other videos on these topics. So in short, online transaction processing systems are more geared towards operations. End users are using this system to enter day-to-day data. You purchase something from the Walmart, it goes in the OLTP system to create the record. So day-to-day activity is handled by OLTP system. So they require a database where updates or inserts could happen very fast, and they're not really tuned where we can do deep queries, finding out the trends and what's going on and so on. So OLAP applications are more geared towards managers, where they want to query the trends and do the analysis, and they won't be doing lots of inserts. They'll be doing the query. So two different kind of systems, two different kind of audience, two different kind of tuning required for both kind of systems. So this is really in short the difference between the two. So SAP HANA in-memory database could be used for either of the two applications. Also keep in mind that SAP HANA database offers query processing environment for structured databases like two-dimension tables, where data is residing in two-dimension tables, very structured, and less structured uh, data is also uh, handled by SAP HANA database, like text and graphs and so on. Okay, so it could be used for either of the two kinds. Keep in mind that both OLAP and OLTP are structured systems. So to be an ACID compliant is a very important attribute of a database. So SAP HANA database is 100% ACID compliant. What is ACID compliance? Okay, for details you can take my other videos, but for now, ACID compliance guarantees reliability of database transactions. So 4 attributes are covered under this broad term ACID compliance: atomicity, consistency, isolation, and durability. These are the qualities of an ACID compliant database, and SAP HANA database offers all these qualities. Another misconception that prevails is that HANA is some kind of an acronym. It's a name. It's not an acronym. It doesn't stand for anything like high performance analytical appliance or anything like that. Okay, just a name. Here's a quick history. The Service Pack 0 was released on 20th November 2010. Service Pack 1 was released on 20th June 2011. Service Pack 2 was released on 27th June 2011. And then we had Service Pack 3, also known as 1.5, released on 7th November 2011. So we understand that in-memory database keeps all the data in the random access memory so that it's available immediately. So what kind of size is supported by SAP HANA? In early stages, SAP HANA would use up to 1 terabyte RAM, and it keeps data in a compressed format. So up to 5 terabyte of uncompressed data could go in 1 terabyte RAM in a compressed format. So it's about 5 times. Then in 2011, SAP HANA could be used with up to 8 terabyte of RAM, and it would support 40 terabyte of uncompressed data. And in 2012, SAP HANA would support up to 100 terabytes of RAM, so that means a lot of data. So this setting is available on IBM powered devices. Keep in mind that SAP AG company offers more than one database. So SAP HANA is one of the many databases offered by SAP AG. As you can see on the screen, SAP HANA is one, MaxDB, Sybase IQ, Sybase ASE, SQL Anywhere. So these are all the offerings from SAP AG. On top of that, SAP could resell other vendor databases as well. DB2 from IBM, Oracle database from Oracle Corporation, and SQL Server from Microsoft Corporation, for example. So what about the competition? As already explained, SAP HANA database could be offered as an appliance. That means it's installed on a certified hardware from one of the certified vendors. Now, as an appliance, it is in competition with the vendors and their products, as you can see on the screen. So Microsoft Parallel Data Warehouse from Microsoft, Active Enterprise Data Warehouse from Teradata, and Exadata Database Machine from Oracle, Exalytics In-Memory Machine from Oracle, Greenplum Data Computing Appliance from EMC, Netezza Data Warehouse Appliance from IBM, Vertica Analytics Platform from HP. So these are some of the competitors. As an in-memory database itself, it's in competition with other in-memory databases. So we have Cognito Analytical Platform from Cognito, we have SolidDB from IBM, TimesTen from Oracle, Terracotta Big Memory from Software AG, Manifact from Manifact. As already explained earlier, SAP HANA is available as an appliance, meaning SAP HANA and other peripheral components are installed on a certified hardware. So these are the vendors that offer certified hardware on which SAP HANA and components could be installed. Okay, so we have Cisco, Dell, Fujitsu, Hitachi, HP, IBM, and NEC.